So obviously, I am mean. And let's just see how mean and evil I can be. Some people complain, and they shall receive.
What am I gonna do?
You're going to do the problem is what you're going to do. Can I get an oh snap?
Oh, snap.
I met with you. All right.
Now, what am I going to do here?
Distribute.
Distribute. When I distribute, what do I get? 35 minus 20i.
Oh.
And then we'll look for this other part. What do I get when I distribute?
You need to bring the negative with you.
Minus 30i. Now be careful, you got I times I, so that's I squared, so minus 15i squared. Everything here is okay except for the I squared term. What does this minus 15i squared become? Positive 15, so when I combine like terms, combine the real parts first, what do you have? I've got 35 plus 15 is 50. Minus 20i minus 30i is
Minus 50i.
minus 50i. Nope, didn't even need a calculator. Should not have needed a calculator. But again, students sometimes...
Bless you.
I sure hope you said bless me if you were watching this video.
Nope.
And don't rewind it and make me sneeze over and over again because my nose is just going to run. That's just kind of rude.
First of all, that's nasty.
That's why I don't shave.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Never once.
It's like eating a Lay's potato chip.
Can't just have one.
Bet you can't eat just one.
Oh, we
Check
just
mark.
should. Oh, we're. This is. Okay.
Now, how am I going to what am I going to do here?
Foil.
It's multiplication because these guys are right next to each other. I will foil. So when I multiply the first terms, what do you have? Outside.
No,
Minus
it's
10i.
Yep. Minus 10i. Inside.
27i.
Plus 27i. Last terms.
45. Negative 45.
Minus 45i squared. Do y'all agree?
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do here? What do you see? Minus 45i squared becomes a positive 45. You have to remember that I times I is I squared. If you don't, you will not get the right answer.
17.
Wait. Piece by piece. What's my real part?
51.
What's my imaginary part? Plus 17i. What do you guys think about that? Was it that bad?
No.
Now, here's what you need to understand. This first step here is using techniques and properties and things that we learned from 0308. You have to know how to FOIL. After that, it's a matter of turning this I squared into a negative 1, which makes this term a positive 45, and then combining like terms is something that we've always done. So the only new thing here in this product is dealing with the I squared. That's it.
So we're not going to deal with cubes and what?
I to the third? You might have a product. I could give you an example where you do have I to the third, but you just have to know how I to the third breaks back down. It becomes a negative I.
Okay. Can we
So you
do
just
that?
have to deal with that accordingly. Let's see if you guys can come up with an example where you might have an I to the third. Let's take this example right here. 5 minus 3i times 6 minus 4i. Even though I'm not telling you to FOIL, the instructions would be to simplify, perform the indicated operations, and simplify your answer. So when I FOIL, what do I get? First terms is 30. Outside.
Inside is
Minus 20i, what's inside?
Hmm?
Minus 18i, what's the last terms?
Hmm?
12 squared, 12i squared.
Plus 12i squared. I see an I squared, and what do I do with this guy?
Make it a negative, you know.
That equals negative 12, right? So when I combine like terms, what do I have?
18 minus 38.
I get 18 minus 38i. I combine the real parts right here to get my positive 18, and I've got my imaginary pieces right here, and that gives me the negative 38i.